Welcome to Hog Wild Barbecue. I'm Dan Olson, and barbecue. It evokes fond memories of family, friends, fun, and especially good food. Barbecue is all about comfort food. And what can be more comforting than a plate of smoked mac and cheese? Today we're going to make a upscale version of smoked mac and cheese. Now, why am I calling this upscale? I have spent most of my career working in the hospitality industries, either hotels, restaurants, usually hotels with restaurants. I have shared this recipe twice with executive chefs, and both times it found its way onto the menu. So now you can make it at home, because I'm going to show you how. I'll put the ingredients and the recipe in the description so that you can scroll down and see it in just a little bit. Okay, first we need to make a roux for our sauce. So I've got in the pan about 4 tablespoons of butter that I've melted. I've just put in 3 teaspoons of flour. We're going to go ahead and whisk this up for a few minutes over low heat, and then I'll come back and tell you what's next. Okay, we've got our roux built where we melted the butter in together with the flour. I have 2 cups of heavy cream that we're going to whisk right into here, like that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and whisk this for about 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to put it in the cheese. See you in just a bit. Okay, decided maybe I needed a bigger pot, so I put our heavy cream that was mixed with our roux in there, and we're now ready to add the cheese. What we have here is 2 cups of extra sharp cheddar cheese, and then we have some smoked gouda, half a cup of smoked gouda, and half a cup of aged asiago. That's really going to give it the wow factor. So I will just take this and slowly incorporate it into here, whisking the whole time. Now when I was cooking, I've already parboiled the pasta, and we'll talk about parboiling in just a little bit. Take the rest of this. Now, if our sauce is looking like it's a little bit too thick, we'll go ahead and add some of the pasta water that I reserved just in case. Hopefully it won't be, but we want this to be a nice, creamy, smooth sauce. I'm going to go ahead and whisk this for a few minutes. If you want to come take a look, see how it's starting to melt down, and then we'll be back in just a little bit. All right. So you can see I built the cheese sauce. It came out perfect. So now I'm mixing it into our parboiled noodles. Parboiled means that the package suggested that I should boil them for 11 to 12 minutes for a perfect al dente. However, I boiled them for only 5. I only half cooked them. What that means is they still want to, accept liquid into them. The liquid that they have is the cheese sauce. Now I'm also going to add a half cup of sour cream just to give it that little extra creaminess. I'm also going to hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. Personal preference. So now we're going to mix this all together. Now as we're going to let it bake out on the smoker for about 50 minutes to an hour or so. I also chopped up about 6 slices I chopped up 6 slices of bacon because bacon and mac and cheese were just made for each other. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and incorporate all of that. It's looking good right there, isn't it? I mean, you can just probably just put that onto a plate right now and eat it, but we're not going to, because we really want to enhance the smoke flavor, and we want that cheese sauce to really bind itself into the penne pasta, which is what we're using. Okay, turns out the black skillet is just about the perfect size. And we lost one. Calder can eat that one later. The dog loves the leftovers. Okay, finally, have a little bit of butter, some panko breadcrumbs that I'm just going to put over the top. Give a nice little crust Et voila. Okay, I'll see you out at the smoker. Okay, we're out at the Oklahoma Joe's 3-in-1. You can see I got smoke going. Today we are using some hickory wood with a little bit of apple chips. I have company coming over for dinner. So look at that. That's a couple of racks of ribs that I already got going. We're gonna go ahead, set our mac and cheese down here, cook it right there, come back, probably about 50 minutes or so, and it's going to be perfect. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we left it out on the smoker for about an hour. Look at it. It's got the nice golden brown top from the smoke, as well as from the heat. Just take a quick peek at the ribs over here. Yeah, that's what we're having for dinner. Ribs and a side order of mac and cheese. Now I told you that it was, it was pretty gooey, cheesy when we first put it in, but that we had parboiled the pasta so that it would soak up that cheese sauce. You can see it's now, wow, perfect texture. I'm gonna try a full mouthful of that and then see if I can talk afterwards. Comfort food at its best. I'm telling you, this is what barbecue is about. Friends should be over soon. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Got some great food here. Hope you really enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me swallow once. If you have any questions or anything, you can see the recipe and the instructions. Please add comments. I'd love to see some comments. Love to interact with you. Okay, until next time, this is Hog Wild Barbecue. I am Dan Olson, wishing you a good day and good barbecue.